Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Faroe Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
There we go, fellas. What up?
Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Roach. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right.
I got them niggas playing back.
That, what the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Hey, listen, I'm going to look across the board if I'm a quarterback, and I'm going to find my matchups. And I got man-to-man, and I got a corner route. I throw that thing towards the sideline, let my receiver do the rest, and he does. Goes up and catches the football while he's being guarded and contested. That's a tough catch.
Sends it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he wanted to get the score right there.
So nobody runs with him?
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can
That should
get a
be
really
weird.
good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Gets it out quickly. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score.
That was too fucking easy. Don, come on, bro. We just let him march on the field like easy, bro. Like, that's too fucking easy, bro. He gotta do something one, I guess. The way he did much on the field, though, that shit was too easy, though, bro. Like, damn, bro.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So an 82-yard drive there, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Come on, offense, let's get this shit rocking.
All wideouts, no backs. They want to run this quarterback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Good, I'm gonna get Reggie.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Saunders. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's held. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Saw that fucking tackle on tight end in the shit. So he got fucking anytime, nigga.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass
dropped it
by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. The short hands. It's held. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turn.
Oh my God, I gotta stop doing that shit.
Close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I gotta stop doing that.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season.
Fuck, that's my fault. God damn, Ryan.
Stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Fuck, I gotta stop doing that shit,
man. Ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point.
Just take your read, bro.
Something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Leaves it with the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
This is the new wave of offensive thinking, going for it 4th and long from their own 47. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return. The INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
What up? You got that shit right back, bro. Good shit, bro. Thank you, man.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pocket breaking down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
No, we good, bro. I ain't tripping. That turnover I just threw, though, that shit was gone.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Let's go! Caught in the backfield, it's James.
Oh, my God, you got to score, my God.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
You got to score right there. Shit.
On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater.
Hey, get your ass. No, he good.
Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
God damn, bro.
He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
That's why I hate that he didn't just fucking score. Man.
Okay, ready? That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter.
Oh, shit.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Bro, what are we?
Sounds as if they had a good ball game. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll.
This game just be
when he got in
taking
the
my
open field, he rolled out.
And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness. Turning it on!
Right up, pussy.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Stay in y'all fucking lane.
He'll bring it out. It's Gentry.
Shit.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
We take the right pursuit angles and the fucking truth. He's still getting it. Come on, bro.
When you have a conference
That's a simple fucking
balance
breakdown.
as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Where's my...
Back to throw, it's Roach. Wide open downfield.
Bro, we.
He'll go out of
All right,
bounds
bro.
at
I'm
the
about to just fucking
35-yard
man
line.
him up.
Big
I don't
pickup there,
care,
and
bro.
this offense is feeling it.
Get up and down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs
That
together.
shit too easy,
It makes
bro.
the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Look at his defense in the game.
From the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Bro, like,
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Saunders. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's Saunders. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Terry. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out fast. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
Right here.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet!
Quarterback will keep it. He's going
What
to
the
lose
fuck
a yard
is
on
that, bro?
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
27, jump!
They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Fuck!
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Fuck!
Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you could see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get in my zone, get my eyes on the QB,
God, Ryan.
the football. Nice play by that linebacker.
Come on!
Nice pick.
Come on, right
Complete
there.
to the
Right
left.
there.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot.
Oh, man.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Looking to pass. It's Roach. Throws to the wideout.
Yo.
Connection to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him wide open. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's
We
good.
get
He
ball back.
hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
We get ball back. We got to score right here, though. We got to stop these points on the board, man.
The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I let my quarterback sit upright, though.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To throw, it's Saunders. Under fire.
God damn. Can we get some time, bro?
He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions. And they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
Like, y'all bullshitting, man.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
They look at this weak-ass offenses.
They'll try to get it in with
work
the run.
on it. Yo, come on. This should be TFLs, bro.
To the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense.
Shoot that shit.
Hauls it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I swear to God, I'm playing for me.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there.
Yo.
At the 18.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right.
Oh.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I just don't respect.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Oh.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end.
God.
Had the completion. Just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches. And what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This one goes.
To the air on first down. Complete. Makes a man miss. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going for the big play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They didn't get that memo because every time I throw it, that nigga getting hit.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of this drive comes from the 27. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to
shit,
start
bro.
mixing
Like
up
these
their
shits
coverages.
is
They're in a tough
open,
spot.
bro.
They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stat.
Breaks away on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.